Hey guys, I thought I would do a flip through, just chatting kind of thing. Yep, I hated this. I think like a few characters turned out okay, but then it's like not the style I was going for, and I just stopped. A lot of this is unfinished sketches and just drawings. I might do like a redraw or something to finish them, but working with proportions and anatomy and stuff is not my strong suit, so I thought I would try to do a new pose. Mm. Where is your, bottom, just, what's going on? It looks like your legs just sprouted from, I don't know where, and I actually kind of like this one. It turned out okay, but then I just never finished it. Oh, I like this one. So I took the characters from Little Red Riding Hood, the fairy tale, and I modernized them, sort of, and pictured them in what. Yeah. This is Little Red. She has no arms or no hands because I hate drawing hands. Still one of my biggest flaws. I need to get better at that. She has this little hoodie and, yeah, little boots. I'm trying to do like a pose and it just didn't work, so I turned it into a robot, but then I hated it, so I never finished you. Oh, this is the Big Bad Wolf character from the Little Red story I was talking about just a little while ago. I picture him like a little bit older than Little Red, and he looks like this teenager that says it's not a phase, mom, and shops at Hot Topic, which nothing wrong with Hot Topic. It's just, yeah, you go through, if you're a normal human being, you go through a emo phase. I went through mine, I'm gonna say about 12 to 18, but really I haven't outgrown it. But yeah, just, he got a tattoo, which, ooh, he's like such a bad boy. This is the hunter from that story. His name is Odin, which I actually looked up the name Odin, and it means hunter. Here you can see I'm trying to do poses, backgrounds, and a little bit of lighting. I'm trying to change up my lighting. Trying new things is so scary. So this is the first version of the granny character. I didn't like how she turned out, or the shading. I feel like I just butchered the shading. So instead of like a cute but old lady that's like stylish and stuff, you got this traditionally, yeah, you got this granny, which I don't know. I wish I could mix the two, because like this granny had like dyed hair and stuff like that, and this one just, you can tell her hair. First of all, my markers are all dying all at the same time. And I'm trying not to be mad about it, but like, I'm mad about it. I'm so mad. Like, if you know the struggle of trying to use a dead marker to color, this is the result. Like, look at her hair. Look at the shading. Just, what? It don't look right. It don't look right. And then you can see there's little streaks, which usually I don't have that much little streaks in my stuff anymore, but this is actually like a redesign of another drawing I did a while ago. And it was this character and he's like unraveling and his body is ribbons and stuff. I don't know, I like that aesthetic, but this one he's just chopped up. He's chopped up. And this one, I don't know, this one has a personal connection, I guess. I don't know what you call it, But yeah, sometimes I just feel so disconnected. Like my hand and my arm is not working with my brain, and my mouth is like way over here. So yeah. And when I try to dance, I have two left feet, or even walk. I'm not very graceful at all. Like, at all. I feel like the light on this, like, this is supposed to be light coming out of his eyes. I just feel like I messed it up. It looks like water or something. I need to sharpen it up, maybe like that. It shouldn't be this long. But I like it irregardless. It's just, derp pose I try to do, but just got frustrated. Also, in a span of my markers also dying, my eraser is about dead. Dead. So that's why there's all these little, like, bits. It's because when I draw kind of heavily, and I know I should work on that, but yeah, so, there's all these little bits, and I hate it. I actually am gonna try to finish you soon, because I like you. It's just your mouth is kind of weird to me, and I actually like this because this is a experiment on hair. I tried to do in lighting because you see my little son. But yeah, I see in anime and like Japanese whatever. I see these longer strands of hair like in the front, and I tried to do that, but I just feel like it's okay. This side, yes, yes, yes. That side, it's like the Postman song, and I'm not gonna sing it, but it's like that TikTok Postman song, and then at the end the girl's like, "Oh, no, wait a minute, Mr. Postman," and it's so funny, and that's what it reminds me of. And then I tried anatomy, and just I need to work on anatomy. Your hand is not there because I don't like drawing hands. Oh, so this is the first of Drawcember. Drawcember is the personal challenge I have set for myself to draw every day of December. And that is pretty much why I'm making this video. It is because Drawcember. And the prompt is Alice in Wonderland themed, and it was the White Rabbit for day one. So this is like my try of drawing like a real rabbit. Kind of turned out cartoonish, but that's too expected with my art. This is the Mad Hatter, but gender bend. And I really like how she turned out. Like, my friend actually gave me like tips on how to like pull it all together, and I really feel like the stockings really pull it together, and she just looks so graceful. It's a nice change from the crazy kind of Mad Hattery thing. And Alice in Wonderland actually holds a special place in my heart because it's like one of my favorite books. So I like how she turned out for day two. Day three, I think it was. I don't remember what day three is actually. Oh, the singing flowers in the cartoon. This was like one of the purple flowers. I feel like she's very snooty and very stuck up. So that's why I try to draw her, and she just looks so sad. I kind of like it though, but I just feel like I messed up on the ear. What is this? It looks like a peanut. Like, why? No. I could have put more detail in it. And this is like the dragon, the Jabberwocky for day four. Day, what is it, 5 we're up to? Is the quote the Mad Hatter says. He's like, why is the raven like a writing desk? And I try to draw a raven, but like, okay. So it looks good here. and then you get there. What? What? What is this? Why is it like I feel like I just messed up on the face. And in an effort to not use marker so much, I've actually done this in watercolor. And I noticed that my pens that I have are water, like, I guess soluble. I don't know. But if you put down the color and put water over it, it'll move exactly like watercolors. And it's really cool. Some colors move better than others. Ah, this was day 6, and it is the caterpillar. And I just feel like he's so stuck up. He's so mean, and I feel like he really should back it up. So we got the muscles and stuff like that. It's got a tattoo of like a hookah, whatever it's called, hookah, yeah. And then in the smoke, which the purple stuff is supposed to be smoke, not, I don't know. But yeah, he asked Alice basically, "Who are you?" Spelled it out with smoke and stuff like that. And this is the recent one. This is the March hare, which hares are different than rabbits. I try to, I don't know how I like it. It just, I try to use the pen trick that I just talked about earlier, and the yellow really moved, and then the brown just kind of, so I kind of try to cover it up, and it just, I don't know. It looks more like here looks like a dog, and then here looks like a rabbit kind of thing. So it's like a dog rabbit, and I don't know how I like it, but yeah. But yeah, that is the I mean, oh, and I tried to draw a hand. I actually tried to draw a hand and it didn't turn out like a bird. Because if you remember, there was one time I tried to draw a hand and it looks like a bird. And I tried to draw eyes, and because I noticed all my eyes are starting to look the same, and I'm really frustrated at that. Like, I just feel like everyone just looks the same. Like, there's aspects that I really wish I could change, but the minor details just don't work out. I really like it how this background turned out, though. It looks so, it just looks so effortless, and I love it. But I don't like this pose. Like, I feel like, okay, this leg, he has 2 legs. It's just on like a wall or something, and it just looks like he's missing his leg, and I didn't mean to do that. I tried out so many markers because I thought all of them died. So there's my little color palette, stuff like that. But yeah, I hope to update everyone on Drawcember. I need to post more to my DeviantArt and YouTube and stuff like that. But so far, I've got 7. Some came out better than others, but I think I'm also gonna do other months. So like in January, there's like this challenge where you draw mythical creatures. And then in February is you draw fairies. Well, I don't really draw fairies all that much, but yeah, so I think the next time I have off from drawing is like March.